Andrew says, Tate, what words, movies, or images do you play in your mind to generate singular focus and energy to win, especially when you are starting out? Tate is dropping wisdom today. The smart will find a way to learn more from this man among men. What's your word on that?
I really don't think enough people have a duty to their bloodline and to their last name. I never really truly needed to visualize much to get motivation to be something respected. And I think I grew up when I grew up around my father, when we used to go to chess tournaments, every time people would start saying, "Oh, Tate's here, Tate's here," I'd literally hear fear attached to the name Tate from a young age, right? Mm-hmm. So I understood that if I'm going to walk around with this last name, it has to be worth something and I have to make it something. I don't need headphones in the gym. I don't need, I'll run 20 miles. I don't need music. I have my own internal dialogue. I don't need a movie. I don't need to visualize anything. I'm Andrew Tate and I refuse to fail. And that's got to be something you have to have a duty to yourself and to your bloodline. It's got to be a conscious decision you make as an individual as to whether you're a winner or a loser. You have to make that choice. And so many people have chosen to be losers. And it's almost like they try and pretend they haven't. But losing slowly is still losing. If you're playing a chess
game.
My
favorite is when people choose to lose. You know, they just opt out. Oh, I'm just not playing the game.
Yeah, exactly. But if you're playing a game, if you're playing a game of chess and they're slowly grinding you down, even though you may delay the inevitable, it's still a loss on your record. Slowly losing is still losing. Sitting there playing it safe and just slowly being ground down as you get a bit fatter and your wife gets a bit uglier and just, not really getting anywhere bit by bit. You still chose to lose. You have to make a choice as an individual. And if you truly choose to be a winner, you don't need any kind of motivation. I wake up poor, and I'm
question. So being poor, being sexless, being fat, being whatever, this is all a choice. Yeah. I mean, for most people, for like 99% of the population, there's some people that, it's well beyond their control, but for the most part, yeah.
I think if you live in the Western world, it's absolutely a choice. Listen, if you're born in Tanzania and you're poor, fine, I'll accept that. That's hard, right? If you're in Iran with international sanctions and you can't get a bank account, yes, fine, that's hard. You're in the Western world, right? And I refuse to believe if you dedicated 100% of your energy towards the right knowledge and the right networking, you would still be completely flat broke. That is literally a statistical impossibility. You've wasted too much time. So yeah, it's a choice. It's a choice. And the body you walk around the earth in is completely a choice. The food that goes in your mouth is a choice. Whether you go gym or not is a choice. And we talk about being sexless. How are you going to be sexless with the amount of hoes out here? Bruv, sexless. I'm trying to avoid sex.